Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Wayne, again, teaching guitar lessons. Scott, these lessons are for you. Now, welcome back to lesson number 2. I understand we do have one new guitar student. So, Corey, thank you very much for joining us. Aaron, please help him out. Today, we're going to do a quick review on what we did last week. And we'll start with the guitar. So, quick review from the top down. We got the headstock, tuning pegs, the nut, the neck, the frets, which are attached to the fretboard or the fingerboard, going to the body, making sound out of the sound hole, coming through here to the bridge and the bridge pins. All right, enough review on the guitar, because that's boring. Review on the fingers. I put the numbers on my fingers once again. This is the first finger. Scott, pay attention. This is the second finger. Hate it when it does that, sorry. The third finger and the fourth finger. Just hold them all up so we don't have to do that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? The last thing, which I totally screwed up on the first guitar instructional video that I ever did. The strings are numbered 1, the high E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I totally had that backwards last time. I am sorry. I am an idiot. I'm not sorry I'm an idiot. Never mind. So the strings again are E. Make sure you're in tune with your tuning app or your tuner. E, A, D, G, B, and E. Every American dog gets bones easily. So last time I'm doing a tuning instruction thing. Okay, we're all in tune. Quick review from the last week. We put our fingers on for the G chord, which is our second finger on the 6th string at the 3rd fret. Our first finger on the 5th string at the 2nd fret. Make an arch so that we got our 3rd finger. We should be able to do it without cheating, but we have to put it down there. We put it down on the E string, that's the very first string on the 3rd fret. And arch it out so that all the strings will ring out. Isn't that pretty? That's the G chord. Don't believe you did that. Okay, so the D chord. Put your finger in the D shape. We're going to start with our first finger on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. Go with our second finger on the 1st string at the 2nd fret. Take a 3rd finger, put it over here on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret. So it makes this shape. And we're going to strum the 4th string down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the D chord. Okay? If your hand's starting to cramp up, shake it out. The last chord we learned was the C chord. For review, Scotty, you getting all this? I'm sure you are. I know you're making good notes. 3rd finger on the 5th string at the 3rd fret. 2nd finger on the 4th string at the 2nd fret. We're going to skip a string, put our first finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. And then we leave that E open. We want the E to ring out. So a good arched hand shape, starting from the 5th string, pardon me. Right, there we go, there's a C. So from the top, we got G, we got D, and we got C. Sounds pretty. Wouldn't be a proper lesson if I didn't have some extra chords to put in here. So the graphic department was hard at work on these. We're gonna learn two new chords today, E minor and A minor, okay? Super excited to teach you guys this. E minor. You notice I put the numbers down here for where your the fingering is. I did that up top last time. Go back to last week's video. I put the numbers down here just because it was a little bit easier. But the E minor chord is going to be this. We're going to take our first finger, put it on the 5th string at the 2nd fret. And we're going to take our second finger and put it on the 4th string at the 2nd fret. These other two just get to hang off. We strum all the chords. So nice arched hand. This one should sound pretty easy, should ring out pretty easy for you. So if you got that G, if you got G down, E minor is going to go great. Look at that. Doesn't that sound ominous? Yeah, that's a good chord. Now, A minor is a little bit trickier, but not too bad. It's going to look like this. It's going to sound like that. Here's how you do it. Let's put it on the 4th string of the 2nd fret. Let's take the 3rd finger, put it on the, let's call that the 3rd string and the 2nd fret. And this 1st finger, we're going to put down here on the 2nd string and the 1st fret. And we want that E to ring out there. So we keep our hand arched. Start from the 5th string. It's another ominous chord. That's A minor. We're not going to talk about the difference right now between A minor and A major or A. So we got E minor, right? Let's review that one. Let's make that E minor ring out. Get your fingers in that shape. Give it a nice strum. And A minor. Put your fingers in that shape. If it's getting sore, shake it out. I get it. A minor. Now, if it's starting to sound like that, it means you're either not pushing down hard enough on the strings, on the fret, or your hand's getting lazy and something's blocking a string. So make sure you get a nice arch on there. Cool? All right. So I'm not going to teach an actual song today, because that wouldn't be, I don't have a song to teach right at this point. But with these chords, we're just going to use G, D, C, and one of those new chords today, E minor. Practice A minor all week long, please do. But if you want to practice something chords that sound nice together, we're going to do this. We're going to strum the G chord 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to strum the D chord 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. E minor, we're going to strum 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And C, we're going to strum 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we get the G again, and it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to D, strum that 4 times. Then we go to C 4 times, and we'll just double up on that. We'll just make that 8 times. 4 times on C and 4 times on C again. I picked this pattern because it's not necessarily a song. It's just chords that sound nice together. So we'll strum a 4-beat pattern, but if you can't do 1, 2, 3, 4, just do 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, like that. At least get the strum down. You want to strum on at least the 1. Okay, let's get our chord shape ready. And we'll get the fancy graphics up with the chord names that'll be up here. So hopefully this will work. They'll be close. So we'll start with the G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Go to D. 1, 2, 3. E minor. 1, 2, 3. And C. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to G. 1, 2, 3. And D. And C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. E minor. 1, 2, 3. C. 1, 2, 3. Back to G. 2, 3, 4. D. And C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? It's kind of got a nice ring to it. It sounds like it could be a song. Just, if you start cramping up, make sure you shake out your wrist. Should be getting good. Camera. Yeah. Now we're just going to advance that a little bit. If you feel that's a little bit too easy and too slow, we'll make it, it's going to be the exact same tempo, but instead of, it's the exact same chord pattern, G, D, E minor, C, G, D, C, C. Same chord pattern. But what we're going to do is we're just going to cut it in half. So we're just going to strum 2 times on G, 2 times on D, 2 times on E minor. You get the point, right? You get the idea? Not only is this a nice sounding chord pattern, but the exercise will help you get the chord changes, right? Without trying to learn a song and getting confused. We'll just go with the, so we'll start with a G, and we're only gonna do 2 strums on G, 2 strums on E minor. You get the point? Okay. So on the count here of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, D, E minor, C, right? And now we do 4 strums on C. 2, 3, back to G, E minor, right? And 4 strums on C. 1, 2, 3, right? It's nice. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, 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 mama, rock me. 2, 3, 4. Right? Okay, but it doesn't have to be that song. It could be any song you want, Scott. Anyway, practice those chord changes all week. You don't have to practice that same pattern, but with E minor and A minor in there, right? Very nice. And I'll even give you one nice little chord pattern you can even add in there. This is the bonus. This will work the A minor in. We're going to go A minor, C, and G. It just sounds really good. So just repeat that when you're bored. So A minor, 1, 2, 3 to C, 1, 2, 3, and G. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, A minor.